I wanted to give you a quick introduction on our company. For the last 12 years, I've been co-founder of Hoffa. It's a House of Fine Art. It's a leading gallery. We represent over 85 artists from all around the world. And we've been showcasing at some of the leading exhibitions from all around the world, from Art Dubai to Art Tokyo, all the way to Europe and Art Miami. And thanks to our first token launch in 2021, our journey started as early as 2018, when we were the first gallery in the world to accept 26 different cryptocurrencies. And in 2019, we started leading the way on tokenizing real-world assets. And recently, we launched our NFT platform that was the main hub and the technology provider for Winds of Yawanawa. For those who don't know, this was a charity project. We fundraised in excess of 4 million for the Yawanawa community in the Amazons, and we reached 11,000 ETH, around $40 million in sales in the last 6 months. This is our new DePin project called Emotion, and it's a lifestyle project. You have to see it somehow a combination between STEPN and Spotify for digital art and for physical art. So it is a device that creates a deeper connection with its users by using personalized and curated, rewarding art experiences. For those who are not very familiar with the DePin market, this stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Networks. And it's really an important topic because, as you know, in the recent months, we're going to be seeing the launch of Sora as well, and maybe some of you have started playing with Midjourney, but you know, artificial intelligence is at the core of our project. The reason is, with the advent of data-driven art, such as Refi Kanadol, Sugwen Chung, you've now seen MoMA, Museum of Modern Art, collecting for the first time ever digital art installation and have seen the most interesting interaction with its viewers. So all this data-driven art requires a huge amount of GPU power. So our networks that we're launching on as an L3, layer 3 protocol built on top of L2 base, this is going to be a very groundbreaking release, and is going to be able to generate not only royalties for all of the artists that are involved, both from a physical and a digital background, but also, this is a very small device. It looks slightly larger here, but it's actually very small, and it can be incorporated within art installations, physical installations, at home, museums, in hospitality, and it's able to monitor via AI, and it's able to connect via Web3 in a very simple way, and be able to stream content on all of the devices from your home via Chromecast, via some of the most important digital displays. And the cloud node is able to distribute royalties, and whoever interacts, both from a viewer point of view or from a creator point of view, is rewarded. What's really interesting in this is that we can use art as a tool of change. That means we can install and fund through our Hoffa Foundation, support young artists in installations, in squares, in distressed areas, and we can incorporate this device and reward viewers that go and discover this art. So it's sort of and learn to earn. It's sort of a discovery, and the more users interact with the art that uses this type of device, the more the creators are rewarded, the more the users are rewarded. So this is the only way that they can effectively farm the Emotion token. And we have on board as a lead design, product lead, Ross Lovegrove. For those who don't know him, he designed the Sony Walkman 1. It was a historical product. He also designed Apple computers. He's also designed some of the most incredible products, including probably the most famous chair of our generation. And I was with him last night, and he's based here in Dubai. And we're very excited to bring this project to life. And the emotion device is fully integrated with OpenAI. And of course, it's enhancing our blockchain infrastructure on Ethereum. We still very much think that the Ethereum blockchain is by far the most secure, the most advanced network. And I don't know for those who are technical and interested in this, but obviously there's been several layers that have been built in order to assure that the gas fees and the speed of transaction is extremely competitive nowadays, because before was considered a network of very wealthy individuals, and that's why the NFT space and a lot of the communities from CryptoPunks and Bored Apes sort of made a big noise about using this infrastructure. But now with L2 and what we're building as L3 on top of Base, it's going to be so fast and so pretty much gasless. And we have an incredible team. I mean, Eugene is here among us, an incredible team of Web3 developers that are based in Ukraine and in London. And we've been working on some of the most incredible products. Winds of Yawanawa, that I mentioned earlier, was launched in the middle of a bear market. And Ethereum was at around $1,400. And everyone said, quoting back, NFTs are dead. And pretty much all the tokens were pretty much dead as well. And we managed to not only fundraise an indigenous tribe and create a village there, thanks to the art of Refik Anadol, but also the interesting element is that we funded most of this crypto sale via Apple Pay transactions. So we have incorporated a system that is able, with 2 clicks on your phone, to simply onboard you onto Web3 via Apple Pay. You do not require crypto. You do not require a wallet. And you can enter straight into Web3 with 2 clicks of a button. And this is one of our proprietary technology developed in partnership also with Kaizen. And Emotion.ai is going to launch its first node sale. And we are working also with some of the leading artists from around the world. Some of our press coverage throughout the years has been pretty exceptional. Since our inception in the Web3 space, we've been covered by the likes of Forbes, Times, Financial Times, Observer, and some of the most incredible publications globally as pioneers in the Web3 space. But our focus is very much art. And of course, art nowadays is used in the most interesting ways to really change and bring social awareness to our communities. And so within our team, we have possibly the most awarded AI researcher of our generation at the moment, Sugwen Chung. She's recently been awarded in Dubai by the Museum of the Future as the Time 100 AI most influential person in artificial intelligence today. She's not the most influential artist, the most influential person. That means she's next to Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI. She's MIT, and she's working with us on making Emotion a leading product. We have Dennis from Kaizen, who's been our blockchain and FT developer now for over 4 years, and with his team has been able to overcome so many of the challenges that the space brings in terms of development and research. We've onboarded one of the most important IoT device experts, so Jan Schaar from Switzerland. Our device is 100% made in Switzerland, and he is leading in the Internet of Things. Within our team, we also have Jay Harry, who did the SpaceX drop, another fundraise drop, using NFT and Web3 technology to bring change to the world. And this was the first ever time that SpaceX has provided data to companies in order to release an artwork. And my partner, Simonida Pavicevic has been representing over 100 artists for the good side of 2 decades now, and she has experiences with all cultural leading museums. And myself have been in the art technology for close to 2 decades now, and I had the luck of working with Rafik Anadol for Winds of Yawanawa, which topped every single NFT chart for several weeks in a row. That means it was above CryptoPunks, above Bored Apes, and this was the first ever NFT that was sold via Apple Pay and that was able to change a community in the Amazon. So this is Emotion, and I really hope if you want to take, this is our QR, if you want to get in touch. We're going to be launching a node sale in just over a month, and the node is going to allow users to straight away be running and be part of our node, which is effectively our network. That's a very simple process where, you know, as long as you acquire our NFT, you can connect and you can straight away be running our node, which means you can start effectively farming rewards. So you can be, you know, part of our project and be very, very early. This is even pre-seed of our Emotion token launch. So I know we have a couple of minutes left, so I wanted to ask you if you guys had any questions, or if there was somebody that wanted to speak more, or I can take you a little bit more in details about our product. Have a question over there? Is that allowed?
Check.
Thank you.
Hello. On Kaizen Finance, we have a lot of new clients who bringing their galleries, pieces of art to the Web3, right? But they still have a physical location, and your device is absolutely ideal for that, right? So it's a merging real environment plus physical presence, but with Web3. How they can start using your device?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what's really interesting about the device is that it can be positioned within any public space. It's completely private. It is not recording audio or camera. It is a sensor. And so through the Emotion device, you're able not only to monitor the user habits, you're able to collect this data and to better serve your clients, your users. As a gallery, I'm a gallerist myself. We have a space in London, and being abroad, we always want to know how can we better serve art and content, you know, both digital and physical art. And this is something by working with Soho House. We license our tech to Soho House as well, and by working with them, we've learned that there is so much more data that is really required nowadays to really run your company in the most efficient way. So this device can simply be positioned next to artworks, incorporated within platforms of sculptures, or can also be placed at home. And it by interacting with you through our OpenAI APIs, it better serves and learns. Through our curatorial program, we have effectively created a network of curators that have trained our machine learning to better serve content both in a digital and in a physical world. So I wanted to thank you so much for having me here, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you.